Work camera. Hey girl. Today I was looking through my subscription boxes on YouTube and I was realizing how long it's been since we communicated with our channel. The only problem is neither one of us know the username or password, so this should be interesting trying to find it. Awk. It's been 2 months since we talked on this channel, since school started, and a lot has happened since then. I've read like 10 books. Probably more than that, actually. I'm taking the ACT this Saturday, which you already know because we're getting food afterwards together, and I'm really excited for that. Thank you for deciding to come to Flying Biscuit with me instead of hanging out with Noah. Thank you. But I'm realizing that I'm probably going to fail the ACT again. Yeah, basically I can't get anything done because all I've been doing is reading books. Which brings us to a whole nother subject. I know in the summer that we started talking about books and you lent me a lot of books, all of these books, which I haven't read yet. Sorry. I'm horrible. I need to read them, I really do. I mean to, and I mean to read them and give them back to you because you read all of my books so quickly and returned them and I suck. Anyways, I do have some recommendations for you because that's what I do. I read books and I tell people how good they are. The first one, which is the one that you absolutely have to read, absolutely, like 100%, you are reading this book. The Name of the Star by the lovely Maureen Johnson. This book was so good. I literally couldn't sleep for nights after I read it. Basically, it's about this girl named Rory who goes to boarding school in London, which I know that kind of sounds like a cliche, but it's really, really good. And anyway, so she arrives in London and Jack the Ripper style murders start happening and unfolding the same way they did in 1886 or something. I don't know. But anyways, this book was so good. Probably one of the best books I've read in my entire life. Definitely like in the top 5. Love Maureen Johnson. Love this book. Please read it. I have it. Borrow it. Here you go. Take it. By the way, here's another book that you lent to me that I still haven't read. That's awkward. Anyway, another book that I'm going to recommend to you that was really good was Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan. Now, this book was something that took me a little while to get into. It was kind of confusing at the beginning, but it was John Green, so of course it was amazing. And yeah, I own this one too. Good read, quick read, read it really fast. I would definitely recommend it. And the final book I'm going to recommend to you is one that I actually haven't finished yet. I don't know if you're allowed to recommend books when you're not finished reading them. Anyways, it's called The Disreputable History of Frankie Landau-Banks by Lockhart. So good. The only reason I even picked this up was because I heard, I'm such a bandwagon follower, I heard John Green and Maureen Johnson talking about this book, talking about Lockhart, so I have to read it. It sounds like someone's knocking on the door. So I picked it up at the library. There's like 100 copies, which, by the way, what is wrong with our society that there's 100 copies of this book at my school library? Something is wrong. Anyways, I picked it up, started reading it, read like 100 pages or something, and I need to finish. It's so good. Yeah, read it. I don't actually own it, but the library probably has 100 copies. One last thing I want to talk about is something that I'm doing next month. It's this thing called NaNoWriMo. I'll put a link in the bottom in case you want to look at it. NaNoWriMo stands for National Novel Writing Month, which is where people all get together in the month of November and write a novel. So over the span of 30 days from November 1st to November 30th, midnight to midnight, you write 50,000 words. 1667 words a day. That's a lot of words. Anyways, I'm going to do it because some YouTubers and some leaky kids have inspired me to remember NaNoWriMo, and I've never been brave enough to actually attempt it in the past, mostly because I never have any idea what to write about. Not that I have any idea what to write about this year. And yeah, so that should be fun. There's like 11 days left, so I have to think of something to write about, get really creatively inspired, and somehow become a good writer. Although I won't have as much time to read during the month of November. We'll see. Anyways, yeah, this was fun. I absolutely suck at making videos, so this is probably going to suck, and I'm really sorry, but I get to see you in 2 days, so it's okay, and we'll talk about all of this stuff at breakfast.